said, I'm coming. I mean, go eat. It's Thanksgiving. Yeah. Let's go eat some Christmas turkey. I don't know, man. It seems like he's supposed to be here forever, you know?
Yeah. I love talking about it, by the way. So if I cry, it's only like, it's only a beautiful thing. This is all the unexpressed love, right? The grief that will remain with us, you know, until we pass, because we never get enough time with each other, right? No matter if someone lives till 60, 15, or, 99, so.
Trying to mess with the camera settings some. Yeah, as y'all can tell from the title, I have recently been going through it. My grandfather passed away a couple weeks ago, and honestly, have not been taking the best. I lost my other grandfather last year in June or July as well. So losing both my grandfathers in, 8 months has kind of took a toll on the mental health and all that. But I'm not making this video as like a sob story or for pity or anything like that. I'm kind of just doing like the life in my 20s shit, because you can go all the way back on my YouTube channel and like you can quite literally see me grow up over the years where I used to play games and shit, and now doing the, life in my 20s vlogs. Mainly just doing it so I can look back on it in the future, see how I handled certain situations, tell my own story, you know what I mean? And also it's just very therapeutic to, film, make, and talk to a camera for me, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really been taking this, the best. That's always been a weird concept to me. I haven't really lost too many people other than both my grandfathers and, a couple buddies from high school, things like that. And when I lost my grandfather last year, it was kind of just a, I guess kind of like simple grieving process. That one, it kind of made me realize, how precious life is, I guess. And then with this one, it's kind of taken like a weird turn, and it's kind of like made me think, what's the point in life if we're all gonna die one day? I know it's really dark and morbid, but I mean, I'm just being authentic with y'all. I've really been just thinking about death like 24/7 recently, and it's really sucked. I mean, when I'm like this, really like all I want to do is, spend time with like friends and family, my fiance. So I have been doing a little bit of exploring like around my property. Went down to the caves the other day with my fiance and her siblings. It was actually fun as fuck. Then went bowling with the family again, my brother and his girlfriend. So it's like I've been having, quite a decent time. It's just I've been struggling with the whole entire concept of death and how we all die thing once again. And when I'm vlogging and stuff, y'all gotta ignore the background, like, shit like this. My house is a construction zone, bro. It's been getting remodeled forever. I'm just too fucking lazy to finish it. I mean, like, this depression's just really been kicking my ass. I haven't really been taking care of myself. I haven't really been taking care of the house. Like, if it wasn't for my fiance, I would literally just be living in a fucking pigsty right now. It sucks to say, but I mean, it's just, it's honest. I've also just been doing like a lot of gaming, because in all honesty, it really does do a good job distracting me. Love my friends to death. They do more for me than like they realize. They've really been, just helping me keep distracted, keep my mind off things. So if y'all's watching this, love y'all boys, appreciate y'all. Got some of the best friends and family in the world. But yeah, I've just been playing a lot of the game. It's kind of like an escape. See, I'm not scared. I ain't no fucking bitch. Marshmallow bitch.
You tell
No! No! Let me up! Let me up! I'm scared. Been smoking too many bowls, probably. Not the best way to handle things like this. Setup's a mess right now, but I kind of did add some shit. I got this mic arm the other day with like a fucking pop filter on it. I can like swing it in and out, like in front of my face, away from my face. It's really sick. Then I got this fucking mouse pad. I don't know the company it's from. If I can remember, I'll try to link it. But I got a pretty basic setup for the most part. It's just double monitor. But I mean, games nowadays are just hobbies. Back in the day, I used to think I was gonna be like, pro player, fucking triple monitor setup, quad monitor setup, and all that. I mean, two do the job for me, man. Two do the job for me. I, in all honesty, don't really have a lot of plans for the day. Me and the boys started a Minecraft realm. That's just been banging too. If you guys have a friend group, I strongly recommend going through your all's Minecraft phase like once or twice a year. Make a realm, play it for a few weeks. I'll make some great memories, man. You really do. Not that it all matters when we die one day and you forget it all anyways. I'm just trolling. But also another thing that I kind of like really struggle with the concept of and go back and forth with is like religion. My religion, you know, I'm Christian. I do believe in there's a God. But I just, you know, I go back and forth on my faith really bad, and things like this really just make me question it too. Before y'all start in the comments, man, this is like my therapy. This is my life in my 20s, not y'all's life in your 20s. So don't judge and stuff like that. I'm just being honest and authentic, because a lot of people want to lie to y'all, act like their life's perfect. Mine's shambles right now. Mine's shambles. Like, I need to find Aaron the plumber and run a fade with Brodusky. I need to get some anger out and sadness, bro. But I'm gonna turn something on the TV, smack this bowl a few times, go outside, enjoy nature, ponder. There's some of you guys that are watching this that are going through the same thing I am. I'm sorry if this video's not, you know, like more help for you. I'm, you know, myself still trying to figure out how to handle this stuff. Because like I said, death's a new concept to me, and probably like a lot of people it actually happens to. I'd say it's probably a fairly new concept too. So I'm sorry if I'm not much help, but I mean, this is just me struggling. I don't know too much. I act like I do, but I don't. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube, smack this bowl, and I'll get right back with y'all, bro. Okay, it's now the next day. I didn't really exactly go to plan. We ended up going to this place called Natural Bridge. It's just like very Appalachian Mountains vibes. Fucking beautiful nature. And ended up spending some time with my mother on her birthday. Even though I lost my grandfather a couple weeks ago, my mother, you know, lost her father. So it was a very good day, you know, with my fiance, friends, family. Not really friends, but, you know, I came home, played the game all night with them. Loved the boys. And, you know, I proposed a question at the beginning of this video when I was kind of talking about everything I was going through mentally. You know, with losing both my grandfathers. I proposed the question, you know, what's the meaning of life? Or what's the point of life if it all ends one day anyways? And I didn't really get my answer yesterday, but I did get something out of it. And it took me until now to realize the reason that life is so special is because it does end one day. You know, if life lasted forever, there wouldn't be any good or bad days. Because you can only have good days by having bad days. You can only have bad days by having good days. It's a lot like the yin and yang thing over in ancient China. So no, I don't have the answers to the universe. I don't have the meaning to life. But enjoy your family and friends while they're still here. Tell your mom you love them. Tell your boys you love them. Because one day it all ends, so make the most out of it.